challenge. I took some time off over the weekend to have a mess around with settings and have a mess around with things because, in my personal opinion, the videos I was creating for this challenge weren't up to the quality and there was major lag issues on the gameplay and a load of other different things. I've done some various different tests over the weekend, and I've kind of figured it out now. I did a test run on my Crystal Palace save that I'd play for fun. This is fun as well, obviously, with the challenge, but I play that for fun as just to kind of get away from the YouTube setup. So yeah, I did a few test runs on that. I got this tactic obviously from doing that as well. So yeah, so basically, I did have a job in Austria. I was at Kapfenburger SV. I lost that job because I didn't avoid relegation. If you go back and watch the previous episode, you'll realise that. The first episode will explain the challenge, which it's on the YouTube under Unwinator. That's my YouTube channel for this. So yeah, so then I ended up applying for a few various different jobs. I don't think there's any jobs going at the moment. The Bosnia and Herzegovina, bloody hell, the Bosnia and Herzegovina. There we go, got there in the end. Job came up. I played the first two games, which I'll show you. I did do an update, which I lost 4-0 and 3-0. This is in European League Divisions Group 3. I have got Ukraine, Spain, and Germany in my group, which is pretty hard to do. I've got two friendlies against Peru and South Korea, but I probably won't show them on video. Today I'll probably show the Germany and Ukraine group, just to go on to a few different things on staff, onto job centre. There's no jobs going at the minute, job security-wise. There's a few Austrian jobs which are insecure, which is the Austrian actual job, the Switzerland job, and then the ATZV Stadel Pura in the Austrian First Division, and SKN St. Polten in the Austria Premier Division. They're 11th, they're 16th. They're the two jobs which may come up in the future. I am against Germany now in the game. Let me just continue to the team selection. England have got Holland, Scotland, and Denmark in their group. That's a pretty hard group. So yeah, this is going to be the team. The tactic is a 5-2-1-2 wing back. I'm playing a vertical tiki-taka system. And yeah, this is the team. So we've got Asmir Begovic in net. He is obviously, I'll just run through the team quickly in detail because it's internationals. Why did they kill a cone by accident? So he's the goalkeeper, Asmir Begovic, who plays for Bournemouth. I've got Nikola Katic, who plays for Rangers, who's centre back. My other centre back is Ahmed Hodzic from Inter Milan. And then I have Varanjes from Anderlecht. Some of the team is quite old now. See Kolasinac, who I think still at Arsenal on here. He's one of the best players in the team. Todorovic, who is at FC Admira Wacker Modelling. I don't know what hell league they're in. I've got Gojak, who's at Dynamo Zagreb. Then I have Lulic, who is at Lazio. He's 36. Wow. Oh, God. Haj Radinovic. He's just going to be called Haj. I'm going to nickname him Haj. Give me a minute. Where's set nickname? He is going to be called Haj from now on, because I have no chance of pronouncing his name. Yeah, he's from Kasımpaşa. I think that's the Turkish league. Then you got Viska, who's from Basakir. And then Demirovic, who is from SC Freiburg. Okay. He's quite young, though, to be honest. Could develop into a decent player. Just leave the bench how it is, submit the team. I am playing Germany, so I will probably get battered. I have mixed the tactic up a few times. I picked this tactic because Bosnia and Herzegovina have good centre-backs and good centre-mids, but they don't really have any wingers as of such. So I picked a narrow tactic for the last game, and I picked a 4-1-2-1-2 now. And I got battered 3-0, so I thought, well, I'll go 5-2-1-2 and just solidify the midfield. Uh, let's just do no gesture. Just do that, and then just try and get the faith in the players. No one's really reacting, which isn't great. And then yeah, let's do the kickoff. I did do a test one, so hopefully everything runs fine. Let's just skip the first bit. And yeah, we're against Germany in the European League group stage, Division 1. So Akman Hamazic is on the ball to Lulic, to Akman Hamazic, to Varanjes, to Todorovic, to Gojak, back to Todorovic on the wing. Go on, lad. Oh, it's gone to Kraus. Kraus is on the ball. To Breme, to Stock, to Dom. Dom on that wing. Bumgard, Brem, Beshov, Stock, Nine Hart. Oh no, we missed. Oh, the keeper saved it. Varanjes with the clearance. Well, Dom on it. Bekletov, he's qualified again. They're not playing too bad so far. We've not had a shot yet. Schultz on the ball. Cleared it with that. Akmerovic cleared it. 1-0 to Germany. This was a very hard group. Ukraine, Germany, Spain. I'm not even making excuses. Like I didn't even expect to get out of this group. I expected to lose it, so I was quite shocked to come in and he got 2 points. But 1-0 at the minute against Germany isn't too bad. I was like 2-0 down and 4-0 down, and 2-0 down in the first 20 minutes against Spain. So not playing too bad. The only thing that's kind of worrying is that it's been like 20 minutes into the game. My team hasn't had a shot yet. That's the problem we've had. Kolasinac to Demirovic. Kolasinac is back on the ball. He's crossed it in, played it straight to Decker. Decker's booted it up to back and stop. Schultz is on the ball. Begovic, what a save, son. What a save, Asmir Begovic, lad. Dom on the corner. He's cleared it. 9 darts out of the wing. He's just ran it out. Yeah, that's a bit mad. 20 minutes on the clock. I think I'm going to go for a cheeky demand more. See if that does anything to help. It probably will annoy some of the players. Yes, it pretty much did. Okay, let's see what happens. Still not doing anything. I have had no highlights. They've had a couple of highlights. Baz Begovic made a very good save. It's a very not good game, this, to be honest. Especially against Germany. I would expect them to do better. Scotland are 3-0 up against Denmark. France are winning 3-0. England are beating Holland. Dom's on the corner there. Just go volley. Out. I don't know how this works because I don't know if it's like the old FMs where Germany just don't have the players in the team for some reason. Like the actual real life players who play really well. I don't know if FM sorted that out or if they've not got the license to have the actual German national team into the game. Because it's always just like regen players or players you've never heard of who are in a German national team, but then they still do well, which is quite surprising. I think there was queries of that being offside, but I don't think it was. I've literally not had a shot on target. Let's just pump the fists. No, let's do point finger. Let's do that. There's a lot more to come from you. He's demotivated. They're just composed. He's anxious. My striker's just got demotivated. See, but Maximilian Mall and somebody else on, but I didn't see because it went too fast. Yeah, I don't think there's anything much more that I can do. Just my team's playing terrible. Let's try and encourage them instead of demanding more. Kolasinac is on the ball. I'll take a draw in this, or even just to get a shot on target, balance on the ball, and just spoon. From great play by Val. So yeah, I think it's going to get 60. I think I'm going to make some subs. I think I'm going to take the Demirovic off and Aj off, put some new players on. He seems like a good player, to be honest. Everybody, if you want to look for a decent German player, Torsten Kraus. About 2 years in the future, he's played well. Pitch. So I'm just going to pause it and make some subs now. I don't really know what to do. I'm going to take Demirovic off and put on Armin Hodzic. And then Haji's going to come off, and I'm going to put on Tino Susic. Then I'm going to leave it as that and see how the team does. And then I'll probably maybe change one of the centre midfielders because they aren't playing great either. Well, Susic and Hodzic come on. Let's just try and go attacking because I'm not in this game. We only went balance because obviously in instant deck is clear. Dying part. Oh my god. What? Yeah, I can't say about that. Reinhardt scored a screamer. Yellow card, red card, whatever. I can't speak. I'm just amazed by that goal. Yeah, I just don't know what to do anymore. I picked different tactics, but then obviously with it being football, none of them are familiar with it, and you can't train them. So unless they play it at club football, then none of them are going to have a clue. Which probably hardly any of these will play it at club football. I haven't found an Austrian job yet. After this campaign, I'm probably going to get sacked because I've lost every single match so far. But I don't know actually because with there being Ukraine, Germany, and Spain in the group, they might give me a bye. But I suggest I won't. Simarot can come on. Go Goshku Simarot. So I'm attacking. Let's go very attacking. The last 20, 10, 15 minutes. Let's go with demand more shout. Is anything going to come from it? I've had one shot on target, lads and ladies and gentlemen and whoever else is watching. One shot on target today. What a game. Another 4-0 loss. Fantastic. I can see why the old manager got sacked. Let's just trash the arm. We're far from pleased with that result. I might just continue on to the next game against Ukraine. It's like 2 days away. I'll just leave the continue in. I would cut it out, but there's no point. It shouldn't take too long to. Dario Suparic. So Dario Suparic is one of the centre backs. He is 30 and he's from Portland Timbers in the MLS. And Mohamed Besic, I think, left Everton and now he is at West Ham. When did he leave Everton? Should we have a little dig? He left Everton in the 21-22 season. He's played 3 games all at West Ham and then he's not played this year yet. Well, that's great. I don't even know if some of these are playing, to be honest. So at club level and whatever else. So one of my centre midfielders is 36. So I doubt he's playing regular first team football for whoever he's at. Oh well, it's all fun and games. I knew this save was going to be hard. It's a challenge. So we're against Ukraine, pretty much. Let's see if we can actually win a game or score a bloody goal. Because we haven't scored a goal in 3 games. Let's pump the fists. Let's say that. None of them are reacting. I have faith in you. Let's just say I have faith in you. Oh, nice one, Demirovic, lad. You seemed motivated. Come on. It's all on you, lad. Banging the goals for me. You got this, Demirovic. Come on, lads. So the team for the game is basically there. It's pretty much the same as the last game. But I've got Zuparic and Besic in who were coming in for the 2 players who got red carded. Kovalenko's on the ball to Shipliev, Karaneyev, and Begovic is signed. That Shipliev is actually a good player. He's quite young. I think he's 21. I signed him on my Crystal Palace save. He's a centre midfielder. Begovic save. Yeah, he's a midfielder. He's a very good young player for maybe a lower league Premier League side. So that's someone I would consider maybe getting in if you are playing in the Premier League yourselves. So yeah, that is one player that I would consider maybe getting in for yourself. That Taskier Giannikiov as well. He looks pretty decent. Yeah, well, I was scouting. Kovalenko's on there. Silkan Begovic is having a stormer at the minute, putting in some good saves for us. Pasgani Ikiov, that's the other player who's decent. Michael Lienko's decent. Well, I think Ukraine have some good youngsters. That might be a good shout for anybody. Uh, look at Ukraine and look into Ukraine. Kovalenko is on the ball, back to Koreayev, and Tishgani Gankov scored at the back post. Begovic tried to do the best he can with it. Karaviev put on a good cross. I think he just got headed on by the Silkan. Yeah, Silkan headed off. Well, he wasn't that bad actually. Silkan headed on Begovic. He saved it. Tishganikov just got the rebound. I didn't really know what happened. Well, we're 1-0 down at the minute. I think that is going to cause for. I'm going to go attacking straight off the bat. Let's go attacking because there's no point. I've lost 4-0 and 3-0. Kovalenko, Michaelenko, Kovalienko, Zinchenko, Tishganikov, Kornilenko, Tishganikov. Just played it so Sikan, Danilo Sikan. I just genuinely don't know what to do with the Bosnian Herzegovina team. I just think they're in the division and they're in a very, very hard group because these three teams are three very good teams. Spain are a good team, Germany are a good team. They always do well on Football Manager, Spain and Germany. And then Ukraine have just got a good base of young players. Rajanes, Demirovic, Kolasinac, Besic, Katic. Go on, lad. Just passes it to Scanior, Michaelenko, Kopalienko. Just played it to Seacan. That Seacan. He's played well today. I have to tell Nikola Katic to mark him. Just can't score. I played 4 games of this team and played 3 to 4 different formations, and in any of them, I've not managed to score. So I think this is a decent formation. But then saying that, we lost 4-0 against Germany with it, and then we're losing 2-0 against Ukraine with it and can't score. But you're very limited on formations when you don't really have wingers because you've got a 4-1-2-1-2, this formation, or a 4-3-3. Which, if it doesn't work, I might actually switch up to that. Thrash arms and far from pleased what I saw from the team. Some were motivated, some were demotivated. Well, I am because I'm losing 2-0. I'm not won a bloody game. At least in this game, I've had 2 shots and 1 on target. People aren't performing after 60 minutes. I think I'm going to do what I did in the last game. Take off Hadges on the free kick. I think I have won a penalty. Come on, Hadge. You can do this, lad. Hadge on the penalty. Going for it. It's in the back of the net. 2-1. Can we bring it back? I just scored the penalty. That'll do very nicely. We don't need to see the penalty. We've already seen it. Come on, lads. We can do this. Come on, bring it back. I'm going to do a demand more shout. Here we go. Begovic is on the goal kick for Ranges. Zuparic has just booted straight to Shipliev. I think it's Shipliev the sign for Crystal Palace. Kovalienko has played it to Seacan again. Everything's coming to him. Karaviev, Kovalenko, Stapanenko, Kavariev, Zichenko. Screamer. That's the one for Manchester City. That's just great finish. I've had 2 very good goals scored against me. That lob from like 30 yards and this scream top corner. Like, what can you do about that? Can't do anything. Keeper can't do anything. Begovic has actually had a decent game. He's the best player at 7.2. So I can't fault him or whatsoever. I don't care. I think 2 strikers are Gojak in midfield, to be honest. Maybe Todorovic because he's getting tired. Let's take Todorovic off and put on Simriot. And then let's take 2 strikers off and put 2 new strikers on. So Privilegiak and Hodzic. And then let's just go for that. least I scored a goal though. That's what I'm happy about. So it was a penalty to be fair, but two new strikers on, new right back on. Hadji's on the free kick again. Nope, they just ran away with the ball. Seekant the ball. Seekant to Shipliev. Shipliev's on the ball. Played it across. Our team just Taskanigov scored. Shipliev played it in. It was a great tackle. Fell back to Taskanigov. And but great tackle. Nearly another good tackle. That was like a beat goal. When he cleared the ball, it bounces into the defender, falls back to them, and he scores. Yeah, we haven't yet. 4-1 again. I don't know what formation to really play with this team anymore. The only thing I can possibly think of is maybe going a 4-3-3 and having three in the centre midfield, three up front, maybe playing with the ball with a midfielder, box midfielder, Mazzala or advanced playmaker. Hodzic is on the ball, and then two deep line forwards with an advance forward in the middle. Katic, Zuparic, Varanjes, Haj, Gojak, Haj has just passed it back to them. Conor Plianka's on the ball, Seekant, Conor Plianka, Cornelico, Conor Plianka, Seriot putting a good tackle then, and then it's just been unlucky again, a good tackle, and then it's a good cross. Tiskanigov scored, he seems like a good player. Victor Tiskanigov. So maybe look out for him, ladies and gentlemen, and anybody who plays football, or anybody who's watching. Yeah, look out for Victor Tiskanigov if you want to sign something good in the Ukrainian team. Smacked again, 5-1. This is fantastic, this. The moral of the story, don't go Bosnia and Herzegovina. I probably could get a good performance, but it's probably because I've got no managerial experience, no coaching badges, and I can't speak the language. So, Crash Arms was shit. It was shit. Yeah, so that was it, guys. That was a great episode. I lost 4-0 and 5-1. I've been relegated to the Division B. I'm down to 56th position. They haven't reacted very well. What I am going to do is whilst I'm actually online now on this and recording, I am going to create a new tactic. I'm probably going to go vertical tiki-taka, choose a formation. Don't want to play that. I'm going to choose a couple of formations. I'll do the 4-4-2 diamond narrow, and then I am going to create another new tactic and do a vertical tiki-taka, because they seem to be good at this, and then 4 defenders, 4-3-3 narrow. Yeah. Then what I'm going to do there is I'm going to do that as ball winning midfielder. I'm going to do that as probably a Mazzala on attack, and then I'm going to do that as a box-to-box midfielder, and then yeah. So that's a new tactics what I might employ, which I am considering. This didn't work whatsoever, but it worked with my Crystal Palace save, but that's probably because I got better plays there. Because the first two games where I had that on my Crystal Palace save, well, first three games I lost 3-2 to Liverpool, which wasn't too bad. That was in the Community Shield, because I won the FA Cup in the first season. The second game I drew 2-2 to Spurs, and the third game I won 5-0 against Wolves. This is pretty much majority of what the players will have. That's something that I did play in the other two games, which if you can see in these games, I played against Germany and Ukraine here, not them ones, against Spain and Ukraine. I played the 4-1-2-1-2 diamond narrow and another one. So I can't score goals, so I'm actually just going to go for that. 4-3-3, attacking, and go for that. And if I still keep the job, that's fine. I will be back for another episode. I've just done a quick episode today. That's the staff and everything. So, yeah, that's it really. I have a friendly against Peru and South Korea. I will be looking for jobs. There is no jobs available at the moment. When there is something available, and if I do possibly get a job in the Austrian divisions, then I will come back and record a video after I set everything up for the team. If not, then the next time I will probably come back is probably maybe if we have some qualifiers at Bosnia and Herzegovina, or if I get sacked, I'll do a quick video about that, and then just go from there, really.